Whoops. Oh, hi there. Hello. Welcome to Charmed Heroes. It's episode 2, everybody. We're in space. These are superheroes. We're making it happen. Announcements. This Sunday at I think 11:30, is that correct? Yes, 11:30. Campaign 3 resumes. We're in our final arc. Things might be wrapping up sooner than later, which is absolutely crazy. Um, Join us for hilarity and shenanigans. It'll be a great time. And then I think the only other thing is back here next Thursday. I don't think we have anything else besides campaign 3.
There is a potential Charmed Reads next Wednesday.
Right.
With
Potential
Project
Charmed
Hail Mary.
Reads.
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary, a book I have not read, but I've heard many good things about. Do they talk about projects? Will they say the Hail Mary? I don't know. I haven't read the book.
Who is Mary?
Who is Mary? And what is her project all about?
Tune in to find out.
Tune in to
If
find
you
out.
don't know the answer to these questions, don't tune in.
And eventually, I don't think we've actually settled on a date. The hottest show in CharmedPersons, Hear Me Out, not to be confused with Talk With Me, will be returning at some point. So keep an eye on our social media for when that's happening. And if you also want
Probably
to...
an upcoming Monday between episodes of Talk With Me. That would probably be the best time to do that.
You heard it, and he's the boss. So that's what that means. And if you want more news, more, I don't know, hot selfies. I'm saying that we post hot selfies. Join our Discord,
Literally
Charmed
never.
Family. Stuff's happening on there, guys. Inappropriate memes.
Appropriate.
Super inappropriate. We really push it.
Oh.
Yeah, lives would be
That'll
ruined
get people to join.
if that Discord got leaked. So join to see what we're talking about. First, last week on Charmed Heroes Season 2, Episode 1, The Evasive Emerald versus the Universe, our heroes, the crew of the Evasive Emerald, successfully completed a heist at the biggest casino in the Andromeda Galaxy game world, where they were able to steal an incredibly valuable necklace, the Lungs of Andromeda, off of intergalactic pop star Amora, and fled into space. Upon exiting hyperspace, they found out that there was a large bounty on their heads. Trying to figure out exactly how they would solve the situation, they were approached by an enigmatic man called the Collector. Took them on a creepy tour of his ship that housed a lot of weird things in captivity, and basically made them an offer. He would clear their bounty, help them wipe the slate clean, if they retrieved an item for him, something that had been stolen on its way to him. Didn't give them any more information than that, other than it is apparently a weapon of some kind. The crew spent 3 days in hyperspace traveling to unknown coordinates where they bonded, talked about conflicts within themselves, what's going on with each other, their inter-party dynamic, and Tom really got to try on a necklace a lot under supervision. Upon exiting hyperspace, they found a giant skull floating in the middle of space. The destination known as Knowhere, with a K. As the Evasive Emerald kind of drifts towards this skull, what do you all do? You don't have to dock. You are not being pulled anywhere at the moment. You kind of have a moment to assess what you want to do. Sylas, you did reach out also to your black market contacts for some kind of help, an indication of where things could be going, and they did provide you with a list of ship names or tags that have recently exited hyperspace at this point that would line up with who the Collector is looking for. So you do have some names. Whether you share those names with your crew
Secrets.
remains to be seen.
Is
That's
that,
the freakiest place I think we've ever been to.
is that a skull?
Sure looks like it.
Right.
Maybe it's an artist installation.
Looks
Like that
pretty.
looks like a skull.
Let's hope. Looks like the place is called Knowhere. Clever.
It's called Knowhere.
Yes, but with a K and O W.
Oh, puns.
Has anyone ever heard of this place? Tom, I
Anyone
know
who
you
wants
haven't.
to can make a logic check.
Logic.
Non-combat, of course.
I rolled a 5 logic check.
That tracks.
That's track.
Hell yeah, that tracks.
Got a fantastic 15.
Ooh.
Of course. Well, Dr. Maren, you would absolutely know what Nowhere is. Nowhere is sort of a. To call it lawless makes it seem a little more rough and tumble than it necessarily is. It's a place at the edge of the universe where people of all walks of life come to for trading opportunities, places to escape. It's not governed by any, you know, empire or planet or race of people. It's a place where kind of anything goes. You can get access to items necessarily. Maybe you can. What am I trying to say? There's not a lot of red tape here. If you want to get something illegal, this is probably a great place to go to. If you're hiding from someone, this is also a great place to go to. It's massive. I said last time it's basically roughly the size of Manhattan. So people disappear here intentionally all the time.
It's kind of like international waters in a way.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I would also say with the fantastic success, Maren, you would even know some of the layout of Knowhere. You know that the head of the skull is basically the more ritzy part of Knowhere. That's kind of where those with more money and access can go to. There's better accommodations there. And as you travel down the spine that is still largely intact, it gets a little more rough and tumble, kind of similar to Coruscant from Star Wars. The deeper you go, the kind of gnarlier it gets. Yeah, there's a bunch of like storage also along the spine. A lot of people that come for a while have stuff that's kind of in storage units that have been accommodated there. This is a place that has been in the works, constantly growing and evolving for millennia. People for eons have been coming to this place and continuously hollowing out this giant creature, what remains of it. There's always new stuff getting discovered. It is massive, old, and kind of just a fascinating find. So, yes, Maren would know all of that.
Would you convey all
I
of
would, yeah, I would convey all of that in so many words.
that? So we
It makes sense that this would be where we would come. If I think about it.
Right. Okay, I do have proposal
Well, hell.
for. Oh. What?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I said it sounds cool as hell.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, so I do have a proposed plan. I'll propose it. You all tell me what you think.
Mhm.
I got a list from some contacts of some recent ships who have arrived here in Knowhere. 2 of them come to mind. Point out. One, a group known as the Brutalists. They're listed here in the docket as intergalactic mercenaries. The other one is a ship called the Starjammer, widely known as a pirate ship. So, I'm thinking, me personally, that we make our way to the spine. I don't think we're going to find answers in the skull. We need to know who knows what's really going on around here. That's usually whoever's leading the underbelly. So I say we go there, maybe search for any information on these two groups, see if maybe we can even talk to them, and then see if they know anything about a weapon. I don't really know. That's just kind of, we're brainstorming here, right, team? Right? Yeah? Yeah? No idea's a bad idea, right?
If you just sent us here with no information, then it can't be that difficult to figure it out if we ask the right people. So, sure.
Do we think there's any use going into the Richie Rich place?
Feel like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like for someone as elusive and known as the collector seems to be, I wouldn't put it past some Richie Rich to have that information about a weapon more than a group of pirates or mercenaries.
Right.
But they could have also been hired by a Richie Rich to do the work, so it could be both.
Should we split up?
Well, if we go to the Richie Rich, it'll help us scout out our new lifestyles once we finish these jobs.
Yeah, this doesn't
So
sound...
I'll go to that. I'll go to the Richie Rich.
I don't know if Tom should go to the Richie Rich.
Yeah, I'll say this: you do know that there are two main landing ports in Knowhere. There's one in the right eye, which is the more rich area, and then at the base of the spine, there's another one that's the more rough and tumble section.
Okay.
Don't.
Right now, we've
love
just pulled
the
off,
idea
our
of us-
flashers are on.
Yeah,
Pull over,
yeah, your
okay,
hazards
pull
are on.
over.
Yeah.
Go around.
We're calling AAA.
Yeah. What do we think, team?
I mean,
Let's go to
splitting
the
up...
eye.
Oh.
Emperor Tom wants to go to the Richie Rich, and I don't blame him, but... And splitting up wasn't the best last time, but it still worked. But I
Right.
don't
True.
always like a splitting up.
But
I
really, the splitting up didn't help us at all. We just survived the splitting up.
True.
If that makes sense.
That's true. That's true. It probably would have been easier if we weren't split up.
Yeah, if you were there, you
I think
actually
we
probably would have
also-
helped the situation.
We also need to remember that, as much as it might be to our advantage, that there's not a lot of, laws policing here. It also might be to our disadvantage, and we should have our eyes open.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was going to say that no matter what. When we land, I am going to make myself look like someone completely different. And the rest of you should, at the very least, keep your hoods up. I'm not sure how do you have hoods?
No.
I mean, maybe? It's hard to keep all these feathers under a hood.
Yeah, just try to blend in, I guess. Or you can wait on the ship. And I can go
That's fun.
see what's
Well,
going
I
on.
think I have two questions for the group.
Yeah.
First, what's our cover story?
Right.
And we should probably align on that before just going for it.
We're all rich.
Okay.
That's
Yes,
not a story.
and. Yes, and.
Okay, yeah, we're yes anding. Okay.
I say
I'm
we
just
lean
coming
in.
up with the initial idea here.
As a person who is quite adept at lying myself, I know that all of the good lies have a little bit of truth. So, I say that we lean into who we are and why we're here. We're not the only ones here with bounties on our head, right? So, we're the crew of the Evasive Emerald. We have an incredibly priceless artifact at our disposal and in our hands, and we're searching for an item to perhaps make a trade. And we kind of use that as a, I don't know.
It's not a bad idea, but I also don't love the fact that there is a bounty with our names and faces, and we just announce that to anyone that is here.
You don't think there's
In
other
a
people here with bounties
lawless
on
land.
their head?
Yeah, no, I think there are. I just don't think they announce it to people.
Yes,
as
there are also
theirs.
probably people here looking for people with bounties on their head because this is
Yeah.
where people come.
I don't
I think we
necessarily.
should
I
be
don't mean
honest
that we
to
should.
some people.
Yes, I don't mean that we should just walk into an establishment and announce it. I'm saying we
Fair.
should find the connections to the underbelly, and to them, let them know this is what we're doing.
That works for me.
So should we just go to this mine together and find a local watering hole?
We could start there.
I could use a drink.
I do have a second question before. The collector said basically we could do this job by any means necessary. I think we should all maybe agree what that line is.
Oh.
Murder?
Well, how do you define murder?
Killing people?
But what if they're trying to kill you?
That's self-defense.
So that's not murder.
No.
Okay, then yeah, murder.
Murder.
What if?
Great.
Okay, that's fine. Great.
I don't know. Is that what are you looking for here?
I know. I think I have a line that is in a different spot, so I'm looking for what is acceptable for this group. And I
What's
think
your
So
line?
you're cool with murder, is what you're saying.
if it is necessary to getting the job done, I seem to be more cool with it than you guys. Yeah.
I'm cool with murdering someone if the galaxy is a better place if they're dead, in my eyes. And yes, I realize that is incredibly objective, but it's the truth.
And that's fair.
I'm not cool with genocide. I'll just put that out there.
Not cool with genocide. I'm
Oh.
also gonna say that as well.
Cool. Yeah, I will say that is same.
Agreed.
Yes.
Get our boundaries out here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm also not
Yeah.
willing to lie to anyone who's older than
You will lie to the grown-ups.
the
Um,
elderly.
That's your line.
And with this thing being a weapon, say it is a weapon that could do such a thing as genocide. Is that a line in which we don't give something like that to the collector?
Well, he's the collector, not the genocider.
Nope.
You know?
Genocide beats self-defense.
No. Genocide is never self-defense.
It is a good point, though. Whoever has a weapon that the collector wants is not going to just freely hand it over. And whatever it is, has the potential to be used against us.
Well, I simply think that there's no point in debating what we would do when there's an incredible amount of variables.
100%. I just wanted to establish the question, so if it comes up, I know to kill or not. That's an important thing for me to know. And
Right.
also, when we know what the weapon is, we can kind of circle back and talk about this a little
Listen,
bit.
I trust this group and your judgments on things. So,
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Okay. So are you guys deciding to head to the spine?
To the spine.
Okay.
Yes.
Your ship begins to drift, heading slowly and slowly towards the base of Knowhere, this exposed metal spine. As you're floating, just out of curiosity, Tom, you are brand new to all of this, new to outer space, relatively. I mean, compared to, everyone else. Everywhere you've been going, you've been getting a lot of looks. You are one of the first humans from Earth that a lot of people are seeing. I'm just curious, as the Evasive Emerald floats through the cosmos, you're seeing, nebulas and galaxies in the distance in front of a giant floating skull. What is Tom feeling right now?
Tom is scared and anxious, but is mostly thinking about wearing the necklace. That's how he gets through it. He's using that as a coping mechanism in some way. Like he's gotten some sort of new thing that he can put his mind to and not have to worry about how weird and scary this is.
Okay. Well, this is just like Maren last session confirmed that this is a normal ass necklace, but it has this supernatural golem-esque pull over Tom.
Oh, God.
Fantastic. Okay. The Evasive Emerald flies and just a few minutes later docks at the base of the spine. Like I said, you're having this is definitely a more, like I keep saying, a rough and tumble part of Knowhere. You can see some kind of like nicer spacecrafts as you're getting closer to Knowhere. The nicer crafts are going up towards the eye. These are kind of the more beat up ships, the more low key, definitely. You end up getting able to dock at a pad. You have your own one, even down here. Every ship has its own place. You are definitely guided flight style into a place for your size, where you set down. You have your own little hangar that does come, if you would like it, with its own little storage space. You'll have to pay 25 credits a day per cycle here for it, but everyone does get their own storage compartment that is guarded. They are aware of their main business here is people wanting to be discreet and hide things, so a lot of people don't leave stuff on their ships. I would also say, while you are also welcome to hang out in your ships overnight, they do have accommodations. Same thing. The lower on the spine you are, the more discount accommodations you're going to be getting, all the way up to the eye, where there are fancy Four Seasons style luxury places you can sleep. So choice is yours. You don't have to stay on the ship overnight. You can really do whatever you want. At this moment, you do see a lot of activity. Knowhere is bustling. While Sylas had only been given 12 names, you can see that this is definitely a place that gets a lot of foot traffic. Some people are regulars here. Some people have been here for years, not really having anywhere else to go, able to use the ever-expanding size of this city built out of the skull of something older than old. Able to kind of just live off the grid. Other people are there just for a minute to do a trade and then move on. It's a very diverse group that's accumulated here. So, yeah.
What do we think? Do we want to keep the necklace on the ship or put it in the storage unit?
I mean, if there's a chance that we tell anyone that we have some nice item to sell, probably shouldn't have it on the ship.
Yeah, I also don't think that we should let them know that it's the necklace, though. We should probably put it in some kind of case or hide it underneath something. I'm not sure. But
Yeah. I mean, we can put it in a case and put like a bunch of random shit.
could
on
I
top.
have like I know that this is the heist session, so it's a little bit different, but do you think, as like a person who has been a smuggler and stuff like that, that I could have like a chest that has a false bottom?
I would say, yeah, that's
Okay. Cool.
competent enough.
Yeah.
Even not, that's easy enough to rig one. So I don't see
Yeah.
why you wouldn't have one.
Yeah, so we get a chest with a false bottom, put the necklace in the bottom of that, and then just put like random semi-nice stuff
Cool.
at the top of the crate. And we'll give that to them. I'm assuming we have enough credits to pay for a storage unit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I would say as you kind of step off the ship, you see, like I said, it's really busy. A lot of people here are not, making eye contact with you guys. Everyone's really in their own space.
Good. Oh, before I step off, sorry.
Yes.
I will use my disguise ability, and I'm just going to round my ears, make my hair black, and turn my skin blue, so I look like a Cree.
Okay. Good to know.
And I'm
Step off
gonna,
yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yes.
my best to like hide my feathers, but like they're so crazy that they like still stick out a little bit, but it's maybe less noticeable.
Love that. So we have a blue Sylas, a hooded Sadie, Maren, Tom. Are either of you doing anything? Are you just chilled being as you are?
Chillin'. I mean, I think that she maybe does have something with like a hood and puts that up. Um, just like a jacket with a hood kind of a deal. But that's kind of it.
Good enough.
Tom.
I'm wearing a full ski mask.
Okay, that's amazing. So you get off the ship. You see, you are not the only ones that are trying to hide your
We're
faces.
aliens. We think it's like, oh, that's a weird human thing.
Yeah, you guys don't know. I also love that. That means that Tom was like, "What do I need to bring to space?" A ski mask.
He's a
You know,
criminal now.
I'm sure there are planets with skiing. There has to be.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so you kind of right next to your landing platform, there is what just looks like a kind of nondescript sliding door. There is like a little robot eye that is basically like what's the word I'm looking? A kiosk. There we go. That will process all of this to set you up. Do all of you want a key to this? Do you want one key, kind of like a hotel situation? Are you all getting a key to this, or?
I think we should all get a key.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
extra or anything to get more?
No, it's fine. Nothing that you.
But we may as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case, whoever gets here first can get it and skip
This
out.
system doesn't have a way of tracking currency yet. I'm just saying, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Well, we won't abuse it.
Yeah,
We'll only do things we think we would have common money for.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we pay
you
for
guys
all
get your
that.
keys.
While
Yeah, you guys
we're
get your
out
keys.
here, Michael,
Yes.
while I'll say I let Maren deal with the kiosk, and can I just kind of put my hands in my jacket and just really survey the area? And I am specifically looking for any ships with a red hawk symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious.
Yeah, make a non-combat vigilance check.
Ooh, fantastic 16.
Ooh.
Okay. You looking around, you're seeing a lot of different ships coming and going, a lot with, like I said earlier, a lot of these are pretty nondescript.
Yeah.
Some do have symbols painted on them of varying creatures or characters, whatever have you. For just a second, your eyes are scanning, and you get the faintest glimpse out of your eye, a red bird. Not on a ship, on the back. Say they're having there's two people walking kind of at a distance, and they have what looks like a red bird on their backs.
Can I see any general direction where they're heading?
Yeah, I would say that they're headed out of you're still in the port essentially, and they're headed towards kind of the main thoroughfare with the shops and the central elevator system that would take you wherever.
You broke Zach.
I'll see you guys at the shops over there.
Who are you?
What?
I'm speaking in my Cree
Tom.
voice.
Oh, it's Sylas.
Yeah, it's me. I'll see you guys over at the and I just turn and walk, and I'm gonna start
We
following
weren't gonna
those
split
people.
up. Okay.
as Maren yells into the void, we weren't going to split up. Sylas, you leave the rest of your crew. We will come back to them in a moment.
Classic move.
You head into Knowhere proper, the spine. Various shops down here. There's a lot of side vendors out of kiosks selling various black market items, exotic foods. There are, species and smells that you've never experienced before. This is really the hub for getting any sort of dodgy tech, this is a great place for that. You see, there's sort of a central gap that is kind of like the central gap of the spine that goes all the way up, kind of like a never-ending, I don't know, like courtyard-ish thing. You know what I'm talking about, where it's like the barrier, and then there's anyway. Really failing at words tonight, guys.
No, it's, I know exactly what you're saying.
Great. There are further up, because of this large gap, you can see further up, and there are these massive screens that have rolling bounty information. So, like the highest bounties in the galaxy. For a moment, your heart kind of sinks, but you can see top bounties are for billions and billions of credits.
See.
These are for crazy big things.
It was okay to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure you did.
And even so, there are for sure people here who, even though their names might be on this thing, they're still walking around. Outlaws are still here.
Interesting.
None of like the top.
But
yeah, something like yours isn't even on this yet. So you feel pretty good about that.
Cool.
But as you step into this larger space, you take a moment looking around. It's pretty packed, full of people making deals, buying food, all different species from across the universe, really, that are here. And you can see, kind of at a distance, the two figures at a kiosk.
They're just standing there?
Yeah, they're just standing, kind of talking to each other.
Cool. I'm gonna, like, go up and just like get in line behind them and like see if I can understand what they're saying.
As you get up behind them, on their backs, it's not really until you come to be like within a couple feet of, or 5-6 feet of them, that you see you're not sure if it's a red hawk that they have on their back. It's a giant red bird symbol.
Okay. Interesting.
Make a logic check for me.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know what this is.
Okay. I'm just going to tap one of them on the shoulder.
This person turns around. They are humanoid in appearance. They have golden skin, totally wide eyes, kind of short, buzzed brown hair. Yes. Hello.
Hi. Sorry. That that bird is really cool. I was just like wondering, like, what is this, like a company that you guys? Is this like a logo or?
Two figures kind of look at each other. No, we're a religious sort, I guess you can say.
Oh, well, are you guys with the Universal Church of Truth?
Kind of scoff. They look at each other for a bit. They don't speak. Are you interested in learning something?
Well, I think all this time I've been out here in the ether and in the universe, and I have always wondered if there's answers behind the curtain, I have always been curious. It's interesting that, this wasn't where I was expecting this conversation to go, but it's almost like I was drawn to you.
Zach, make an ego check for me, please.
Pretty good at ego. Ooh, but still only got a 14.
14 is what you needed. They're not super convinced. The other one that's with the person you're talking to, they look almost identical. You can tell this is a pretty homogenic species.
Nice word.
Thank you. They step out of line. Let's not have this conversation here. Let's buy you a drink.
Oh, I'd love it. I'd love that. Yeah. Is there a place nearby we can go?
Absolutely. And as they usher you towards a bar, we cut back to the other three. What are you all doing?
Just real
You were
quick,
still.
so
Yes.
you know, for as soon as I see what bar they're leading me to, I would find a moment to be like, "This is where I'm going."
Okay.
Yeah, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming we still have our ear thing.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Anyway,
So the three of you are still in the port, the landing dock.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go in or?
Is it and maybe this is a logic check, but one of my traits is suspicious, and it's not exact, I don't think, for what just happened of Sylas leaving, because it's the further like roll and have a edge or to give them trouble is specific to a secret identity. But I think because she has that trait, she would kind of just not probably not even say anything and just follow Sylas.
Okay. You're walking away from the other two then? Follow
Yeah.
Sylas? Okay.
Shit.
Go-
I would follow. If you start to walk away, then I'm gonna just follow.
Tom.
She doesn't stop you. She's just curious
Oh,
to spy
Tom,
on
are you
Sylas.
gonna follow?
We just leave Tom.
I don't have good spatial awareness in the
No,
ski
I would
mask.
grab Tom. If Tom wasn't following, I would say, "Come on, Tom." I'd grab his arm.
Oh,
and
nice. There you are.
Bring him along.
Aaron grabs Tom. You guys go running up. All of you, I'm assuming you guys don't want to be noticed.
I don't.
Okay.
So
If
I
you
don't
don't
know
want
if
to,
they
if
pick
you
up
do,
on that, but
if you don't want to be noticed, make a non-combat agility check for me, please.
agility. Ooh, that is a marvelous. Nope, that's a standard 20.
Fantastic.
Whoa.
I saw the
I got a 9.
I got a 18.
Okay. We will resolve that here in a minute. Sylas, you were sitting at a bar. These two, I don't want to call them creatures. These two beings are on either side of you. They bought you a drink, whatever you want, within reason. And the one that's to your right is the
I
one that you were
obviously
initially.
ask for their recommendation and take whatever they give me.
Sure, they just kind of give you what looks like it looks like a glass that's just full of foam.
Perfect.
Great.
He's
I
got
don't know how to
as he
drink
talks.
it, but I'm like,
They have the same
deserve
thing. They have the same thing, and they're using their like long spindly fingers to like kind of almost peel off like foam and eat it.
I'm like,
Great. Sylas, what do you know about, or I should say, how do you feel about destruction?
well, before we get into the naughty bits, what may I call you?
I am Vec,
Vec.
and this is Lo.
Lo. Wonderful to meet both of you. How do I feel about destruction? I feel like destruction is a necessary force in the universe. Something that is required in order to have creation.
That's exactly how we feel.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
People see life and death as a binary. It only happens once, but this universe has always existed on a cycle of death and rebirth. That's how everything operates.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Something new has to grow from old. And nothing lasts forever.
Wow. I feel like I've always thought of it that way, but it's like you're putting into words thoughts that I never knew I had.
There's a being that exists somewhere in the cosmos. Old as anything that we've ever known. It's capable of terrible things. but it's also the bringer of all life. At least that's how we see it. A little controversial, sure. We won't deny that it has caused ruin to billions, trillions, perhaps, over eons. But it has also seeded life to countless worlds.
What is this force that you speak of?
Are you aware of the Phoenix?
The Phoenix. No, I've never heard of it.
It's a cosmic entity of life and death, destruction and rebirth, constantly in a cycle.
And is it I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, if a force like that were to exist, then it would be, well, it would be what we have to think for everything.
Depending on how you view things. Sure.
Well, if you think of it this way, the reason why life is so beautiful is because it does come to an end. So, if there was a force...
Careful, we don't worship death herself.
Oh, no. I'm not Thanos. Okay, so...
No way.
What'd you say?
I said, what are you doing?
I don't know.
At this time, as you are laughing at this amazing joke, you hear a clang, 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 as Maren has bumped into a trash can, and you see the three of your compatriots at a distance.
Oh, my friends are here. Maybe I should go and join them. If I wanted to talk to you more, how could I do that? Do you have a... it might be silly to say, but is there a sermon or a I know, sorry, I don't know the language.
We're not exactly a thriving religious community.
I understand.
Lo kind of nervously looks around. Not that long ago, a star was consumed by the Phoenix. We don't know what brought it on, but over 2.6 billion lives were lost on the neighboring planets.
The immensity of such power is truly awesome. Do you have something here? Something of the Phoenix here in Knowhere?
Can't harness that.
Oh,
Can't
of course.
weaponize a cosmic force.
Ah, I see. So, what are you doing here in Knowhere?
What did you roll on your ego check?
I rolled a 14, but I do want to say, because I made this character all about, like, stuff. And so I have one of the traits...
stuff.
Well, I have, like, the traits that I have are, like, beguiling, connections, interrogation.
Sure.
And so one of the traits I have is interrogation. This character knows how to ask the right questions in the right way. They have an edge on ego or logic checks made when asking questions. So can I use that edge on the ego check?
I would say you can, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So I got a 14, but with that edge, it's a 17.
Okay, so yeah, you are all good. Listen, this is incredibly sensitive, but
Oh, of course.
we understand the sensitivity of this time. Lives were lost. We acknowledge this, and we can grieve for them. But we're small in number. If anything, this... We're on a mission to find the next vessel. The next host.
But I thought it was impossible to harness. Sorry.
There are tales.
Forgive
There
me.
are tales. There are tales of those unique enough that are able to bond with the Phoenix. It's rare. Most that have come in direct contact with it burn out after a short time. But there are some that have been able to wield it for a while. Their lifetime, even.
Well, I appreciate your time, and perhaps I can assist you in your search if we find our paths cross again.
We look at each other. We will be in touch.
Wonderful.
Your name is
Sylas?
Sylas. Sylas, we will see you again.
Wonderful.
Make a nod, and they walk away.
Sylas.
Like when I join the others. Wait, no, I can't see them.
Who's that?
Oh, wait, no, I could see them.
Yo, you did, because
Okay.
Maren bumped into
they-
the trash can.
Reveal my presence, or was I far enough ahead to have gotten? closer to hear
I
most
think
of
probably because Maren was the only one that failed that stealth check, Maren's kind of the only one that they would have noticed.
Okay.
So who
Would I have been able to hear anything?
I would say, yeah, sure. Anything from like whenever you guys joined, you would have been able to hear from there on.
Okay, so about the harnessing and the person and
Mm-hmm.
this phoenix thing and something. Okay.
Hey, everyone.
Who's that?
Some fucking cult people. I don't know. They're crazy. They're insane. I thought that maybe they were, I don't know, they just seemed interesting. I thought that maybe they could lead us to something, but they're looking for like a person. I don't know. They don't have anything. I don't think we're going to get any answers from them.
Why did you think that they were someone?
Because they were wearing uniforms. So I thought maybe they were the brutalists, those mercenaries, in case they had like, you know, like a thing about them. So.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Could
Interesting.
have told us that. They were just waiting in line. It's not like they were going anywhere.
Well, I didn't know that, you know, and I just wanted to make sure I you know, caught up to them. But they weren't anything. So who do we talk to now? Anybody look interesting in here? Changing the subject.
Mostly,
Yeah.
like I said, this is a great place for black market tech. You see some various things down here. And like I said, this is kind of an open atrium situation, so you can even see going on the floors above.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna go up to the bartender at this bar.
Okay.
we're at, and I'm gonna say,
It's a robot.
oh fuck. Okay.
It can speak.
Nah, but that's not what I'm going for. I need to. Is there like an old man drinking alone?
Yeah, sure, there's an old man drinking alone. Absolutely.
Okay.
Why not?
Old man alien with like liver spots on his...
Yeah, perfect.
I turned to Maren and Tom. Why does he just keep walking away?
I'm
What
right
is he-
here. I'm
No.
right here. I'm trying to ask.
You
I'm gonna
just
ask him
start
something.
walking towards someone. Yeah, tell us what you're
Our
doing.
Totally
He
planned
walked so
was
confidently
don't
to that
split
robot.
up.
Yeah.
I'm not splitting up. I'm turning my attention from you right here to this man right here.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Who can I talk
Hi.
to about getting a weapon around here?
Oh, literally like anyone?
I know, but like point me to like the guy, okay?
Oh, the
Or,
weapon.
or
Oh,
the woman or the person, you know.
the weapon guy.
You know.
There's one weapon guy.
I'm not saying there's one. Hey, listen, your next drink's on me if you can list a big name in the weapon business to me in the next 30 seconds.
Cage. Go to Cage on floor vertebra 37.
Okay. Here. I slammed down a credit.
Cage with a K!
I slammed down a credit for him. All right, looks like we're looking for Cage with a K on floor 37 of the vertebra.
Success!
I like that guy.
It did work. I'll give it to you. I'll give that to you.
What?
I don't.
The-
We're gonna trust this old man that just screamed "Cage" with a K at us as we're walking away.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything. I don't. I'm confused as to what you're doing.
I'm trying to find people who know information.
Yeah,
How else are we supposed
alone.
to do that other than just talking to people?
Yeah, but we're supposed to talk to people together, and you're just like,
If
I
we
get
all
that
talk
you're the
at-
captain and
if
you're
we
like our
all
leader
talk
or
at the
whatever,
same
but
time, it's gonna be. They're not gonna understand what we're saying. Only one.
I'm
of
not
us can
saying
talk at
you
a
know what
time.
I mean.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, now we
I have to. I'm not. Listen, Sadie.
So let's
I'm not
follow
gonna
that
ask you
lead.
for permission every time I need to talk to somebody. Okay.
Fine, and I just start walking off in a random direction.
There you go. And, I
And
follow.
talk to some random person. I need a weapons guy.
Sadie goes off walking. What do you see? Sadie's walking around. You kind of find yourself in these kind of back alleyways of the vertebra of Knowhere. There's various, again, like I said, food vendors that are trying to sell
I'm
stuff. A
following
lot of
Sadie
people.
to be clear.
You pass a child with blue skin. Probably not a Cree, just another creature that has a blue skin, trying to hand out like religious pamphlets. Yeah, it's what are you trying to find, Sadie? Just
I think she's not really trying to find anything. She's just upset. And she probably.
hello.
Oh,
The little girl is holding out a pamphlet for you. Hello?
sure.
Oh,
I'll
she
take-
landed on the
I'll
little girl.
open
This
it.
is not gonna go well.
I'll just open it and see what it's about.
This is a pamphlet from the Universal Church of Truth.
Oh.
Do you feel that there is something lacking in your life?
Yes.
Do you feel that you need to be part of something better, something bigger than yourself?
Yes.
I've never gotten this far with
It's okay. You can tell me, like, where can I go to, like, better myself? You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep going.
Okay. Wait, oh goodness. The Universal Church of Truth.
Uh-huh.
We are currently docked in the Eye. Come, join us.
Great.
I'm sorry. I've never had someone talk to me before.
You did so great. Wow, the Church of Truth, everyone. This little girl's amazing. How convincing. I want to better myself.
I don't think anyone's watching, but that did make me
Yeah.
feel better.
Well, that's good. And can I keep this pamphlet?
Please. I've been
Great.
trying to give them out for days, and you're the first one that's taken
Oh
one.
my god.
Well, do you want me to take more than one?
Sad.
Here, I'll take 4 total, 1 for each of my friends.
Oh! She's just thrilled by you. What's your name?
My name's Susan.
Susan. Susan. It's a beautiful name.
Thank you. I heard my friend Tim talking about a friend of his that was named.
Suzanne and Tim. Those are funny names. Where
Yeah.
are you from?
Kind of everywhere. We travel a lot, me and my friends.
So do me and my family. I get it.
How long have you
Yeah.
been in Knowhere?
Oh, in Knowhere? About a week.
Oh, not that long. What's
But
the?
I've been traveling since I was born.
Oh, really? Do
Our
you like
church-
traveling?
It's okay. Some planets are nice.
That's true.
Some don't like us. And so we have to leave after a short while.
That's fair. I had to leave someplace that people didn't like me either. It stinks, but you have fun when you're traveling. As long as you're traveling with people, good people, family, friends.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the pamphlets. That means a lot.
Yeah, of course. She'll kind of like crouch down in front of her. And he's like, I have also a very important question for you.
Okay.
We're looking for something secret, so you can't tell anyone that we're looking for it. But have you seen any like big people with lots of security, like more than usual? Like someone that arrived that had like so many people around them, like parted crowds to walk through, like seemed like important people, you know?
Make an ego check for me.
Ego check. Pew. A 15.
She looks around, kind of leans into you. So, right after we got here, a really big, really fancy, like really, really, really fancy ship also landed in the eye. And the guy that's like the head of security for like all of Knowhere,
Oh, wow.
he like was personally escorting them around.
Wow.
They don't go off their ship that much. They stay on there.
Oh.
They have everything brought to them.
What do you remember what this ship looked like?
Oh,
What color it was?
Oh, it's really big and silver.
Big and silver.
If you go up to the Eye's landing dock, you really can't miss it. It's the
It's like,
biggest thing there.
oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like the size of like two homes, like two
Wow.
nice homes put together.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Maybe we'll have to check it out because that sounds like something cool just to look at.
Why are you looking for it?
I wasn't looking for that specifically. We just got here
Oh.
too, so
What are you doing here?
like I said, I'm looking for something secret, so I can't tell you what we're looking for. It's not the big ship, I can tell you that. But we're just looking around for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it was really great meeting you, Suzanne.
What was your name? I am so sorry. I didn't even ask you your name.
Terry.
Terry. It was so good to meet you as well. I'll tell my friends, Tim and the other ones, all about you.
Okay, I should really hand out these pamphlets.
Yeah. Do you want me to take another one? I can take.
Please.
Yeah. Here. I'll just take like 3 more.
Oh, she's so excited. She's thrilled with you.
Well,
And she goes back to trying to...
how'd it go?
Good. I learned about a really big ship and a really important person that's been escorted around the head of security of Knowhere itself. So, if nothing else, they're a good target for probably some other stuff, but
Worth checking out.
also heavy
Okay.
security.
Some
So,
good stuff.
thank you. Also, you guys have to take these pamphlets. You don't have to actually read it, but if she's still looking, you have to. I'm giving you these pamphlets.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you guys get handed these extremely religious pamphlets that talk about like, he literally said no thank you and left.
Wow.
These pamphlets
That's
are
hilarious.
very much like talking about like having a void in your life. What does it mean? That the church will be able to fix it for you, that kind of stuff. As you are having this kind of discussion, a giant crash sounds from further down. If I wanted brutalist scum here, and you kind of, there's a bunch of commotion at the other end of this atrium, and we're going to go ahead and take an early break there while we try and see what's going on with Matt. So stand up, stretch, don't go anywhere. So we'll be right back.